God is resolved. Let me give you a definition for that. Great word. To settle, to determine, to end conclusively. Eventually, God is like, listen, eventually God is like, the wrestling about who is going to be in charge conversation is over. Eventually it gets to that. And I hope it won't get to that for you. But eventually, make no mistake about it, in this corner, the undisputed, undefeated creator of the universe, he doesn't lose. He's 1,000,000,000, okay? True or false? The question is how much hurting are you going to have to do? He is resolved. He is resolved. That's why it says, please look with me at the text. And when the man, Jesus, saw that he did not prevail against Jacob. What does that mean? It doesn't mean that he couldn't win. It means that Jacob would not tap out. When he saw that he would not give in, notice, he touched his hip socket. And Jacob's hip was put out of joint as he wrestled with him. When he saw that he would not yield, when he saw that he would not submit, when he saw that he would not surrender, he touched his hip socket. Look up here. What do you know about the hip socket? Biggest socket in your body. In sports, I've had my finger out of joint. Ever had your finger out of joint? Excruciating to have your finger out of joint. One time I was playing basketball with one of my friends in high school. He went up, hit the rim, fell down backwards, got knocked off balance, hit the ground with his elbow first, put his elbow right out of joint. Down his arm, like this. It was awful. And he, listen, writhed in pain because his elbow was out of joint. You can't even get your hip out of joint, all right? I studied this a bit. Only when there's opposite opposing forces that come from two, like in a car accident or maybe in a football game. But it is a very severe injury, okay? When his hip was put out of joint, the fight was over.